guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. We're all smiles over here. I am Will Sanja, like asking a question. Will Sanja help me keep a smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm gonna try not to keep it long, but y'all already know. If it gets good, I'm gonna keep on talking. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to go to nugget today is scatterbrain. But before I get to running my mouth, let's go and do what? Shake up this manifestation jar, and then we're gonna talk about it, okay? Let's see. And I pulled out 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6, y'all, or 7. I pulled out what? Abundance. Congratulations. We'll take that all day long. The next one is what? Financial lump sum, we'll take that as well. What's next? Multi streams of income, we'll take that too. What's next? New friends, yes. And last but not least, what? New home. Congratulations. Listen, a man who is double-minded is unstable in all his or her ways. You do know that. Anybody who is double-minded is unstable in all of their ways. Just think about it. It's somebody you know, it could be you, to where they cannot make up their mind no matter what. They're scattered by, they're scatterbrain. Scatterbrain, in other words, they got to ask this person, and that person for their opinion so that they can make a decision. And even when they get the opinion of another, they still can't make up their mind. That's a double-minded person, which means what? They're not going to the main source to get the answer, which means what? There's no certainty, and they're not sure on what the answer is, even though they got the advice. In order for you not to be double-minded, you got to put your attention to where? God at core. And when you put your attention to God at core, that means, well, you're getting all the way aligned and connected, which means what? God is now at the forefront of your life, moving in and through you, that you even see within your journals of clarity. And with that clarity, you can go to God and say, God, I'm unsure of what I'm supposed to do as far as making this move with this business deal, or doing this with my kid, or doing this with whatever. And God will say, do this, that, and the other. And he may not speak to you audibly, but there's something that'll come across your path that will give you the direct answer. You'll be able to move in certainty with assuredness, right? To know that that's the right move to make. But you know people over there, and it could be you. I was that person once upon a time. Double-minded. Could not make up my mind. That's why some of y'all had stepped out in your business venture. That's why some of y'all had reached out for that goal, that dream that you want, because you're double-minded. Oh, I should do it. I don't know. You like you're playing double dutch. You like this going back and forth. Should I do it or should I not? Should I do it? Should I not? Hey, what do you think? 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 Do I look like I could be an entrepreneur? Do I look like I could be the nurse? Do I look like I could be a doctor? Do I look like? What's your opinion? Okay, yeah, okay. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the next day, what? Ring, ring, ring. Okay, let me ask you about this again. I forgot to throw in this extra information to see if you still got the same answer for me. Double-minded is unstable in all their ways. Who's ever double-minded, watching everything that they do, it's so scattered over there. It's not organized at all. It's only because God is not leading. It's only because they haven't given God the reins to lead them. God will organize your mind. He'll make it so that you can remember what it is you're supposed to do. He'll remind you of different things. He'll have you put this in place and that in place to where it will not be over easy. It won't be overwhelming. I was thinking about God said his yoke is easy and his burden is light. So if you allow God to lead you, then his yoke, that means his steering, his guidance is easy. The yoke around your neck, it's easy to follow God when he's leading, when you allow him to lead. And it says his burden is light, which means what? Any situation that comes into your life, it won't even feel like it's heavy on you, because you know there's something to this. God is going to bring something out of this in me. This is for me, and it's not being done to me, in other words, okay? So listen, if you over that scatterbrain, or if you know somebody who has scatterbrain, introduce them to what God can do for them. Messy people, scatterbrain. Scatterbrain. No organization skills, none whatsoever. No, I meant some of us can be messy at times. I'm not talking about at times. I'm talking about all the time. It's a mess over here. It's a mess over there. It's a mess over here. It's a mess over there. And you know what those scatterbrains will do? They'll try to pull you into their scatterbrain world. And they'll have you running around like a chicken with his head cut off. And it ain't even your problem. But you'll find yourself in the mix. And they'll have you looking like something wrong with you. They'll have you looking like you're not organized. They'll have you looking like you ain't put together. And God has put you together very well. So if you know somebody that's scatterbrain, introduce them to a sure way to get organized. And that's putting God first. Having them to seek God first and his kingdom and his righteousness. Then everything will be added. Answers will be added. The burden will be light. The yoke will be easy. So if you found yourself over there scatterbrain, just cannot make up your mind what you want to do or what you should do. Because a lot of times God already give you the answer. But if you're not all the way aligned and connected, you struggle with moving forward in that answer. Why? Because with that answer that you have to move forward in, it seems like it's going to be a hard thing for you. Can I tell you what? If you just move forward in the right move of where God wants you to do, you know what is pleasing to God. You know what is in alignment with what God wants you to do, be, and have. And if it's in alignment, then it'll be easy. It'll be easy, right? But if it's out of alignment of what God is in your life at core, then it's going to feel like it's something hard because you're not all the way aligned and connected. Then you think that you're going to lose something. A lot of times you just have to obey God, get in alignment, and God will make that thing easy for you. He says his yoke is easy, his guidance is easy. Following him is easy, and his burden, what you think is a burden, will not be a burden. It will be what? Light, like a feather. You'll be in a situation, in a problem, and you won't even be, it'll be like you're not in it. His burdens are light. I kind of told you yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that. No more scatterbrain. A double-minded man or woman is unstable in all of his or her ways. If you don't want to be looking like you cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over there, you better be able to make a decision. And like I said, in order to make a firm, solid decision, you got to have a sound mind. Which means what? Fear can't be present. That's why God says what? He has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a what? Sound mind. So if you're rocking with God, then there's no fear, no doubt, which means that there's no way you could be double-minded. No way. Some of y'all going back and forth with a decision right now. Don't know what to do. Just pulling your hair. I mean, literally. You getting bald up in here. Getting bald on your edges and whatnot. You are. All because you can't make a decision. You're not sleeping at night. You're worried. All because you can't make a solid decision. Don't be double-minded, because it'll show up in every other arena in your life. God doesn't lie. A double-minded man or woman is unstable in all of his ways. In all his ways. His or her ways. So make a decision. Decide. Allow God to lead, to organize your mind. Allow him to lead you so that he can organize you up here. And when you're mental together, you'll soar. You'll go ahead and do, be, and have what God wants you to do, be, and have. All because you're able to make solid decisions. And don't feel rushed, because God said don't be anxious for anything. Don't be anxious for nothing. You ain't got to feel rushed. You just got to know that what you're about to decide on is the truth. And where the truth comes from, God at core. And when you get his solidified answer, not your mama's, not your brothers, not your sisters, not your daddy, not your son, not your daughter-in-law, not your cousin, not your best friend. Once you get your answer, your truth from God, then you will not be double-minded. All because what? You know God gonna speak the truth to you. And guess what? Sometimes the truth seems like it's gonna hurt, like I said, because it feels like you're gonna lose something, like you're gonna leave something, like something's gonna be taken away. But trust me, if you move in the direction that God wants you to move, as far as the answer and moving forward, what you think you're gonna lose, what you think's gonna happen, God's gonna make sure that he turns things around for you that way, that everything works out for you good. All because you being obedient. Okay, I'm almost at 9 minutes. I hope y'all got this thing, but I hope y'all got it. I hope y'all got it. I hope y'all got it. A double-minded man or woman is unstable in all of his or her ways. Don't be unstable. Don't be looking like you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Decide. Put God at the forefront. Let him lead you. Let him lead you. That way you'll have a sound mind. Y'all got it good? I hope so. But if you didn't get this thing, rewind it and watch again. And if you know somebody who's scatterbrain, share this video with them. And scatterbrain don't mean like you off. It just means you don't have any organization skills coming from above, okay? You can get all the pens and paper and notebooks and stuff all you want. But if God isn't organizing your mentality, then you're going to have some problems. You're going to still be double-minded. I know people who have offices are immaculate. They got everything they need, but they still can't make a decision. They still can't make a decision. So allow God to lead. I started talking again. Listen, if you didn't get it, rewind and watch again. But in the meantime, in between time, if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mess with smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed, be blessed, stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next. Ciao.